All right. Good to see you guys. Good to see everybody. You know, I'm an old guy and I'm always learning new shit. And one of the things I learned, you know, little kids don't have nicknames anymore. You know how fucked up that is? Little kids don't have nicknames anymore. I just found this out. And I was talking to some college kids, older teenagers and college kids, and I said, why? And they were like, well, because we think that some of that stuff's racist and it's body dysmorphic and it's... And I was like, shut the fuck up. You have a pronoun. That's a nickname. That's a nickname. Your name used to be Timmy. You told me to call you Tammy. I'm doing it. I'm cool with it. It's a nickname. Let's not jerk each other off. But when I was a kid, everybody had a nickname. All the little kids had a nickname. And I grew up on 30th and Washington. I don't know if you know Wilmington. Google it. Great spot. And I grew up on 30th and Washington. It was me and my mom. And I was a little guy. You know, just a little guy. And all the kids in that neighborhood had a nickname. It was a cool neighborhood, man. I found out when I was like 6, like my first big sort of grown-up word that you wonder what it meant and everything. I heard my uncle talking on the phone, and I heard him say the word predominantly. Apparently, our neighborhood at 30th in Washington was predominantly black. I thought predominantly sounded good as a little boy. I'm like, we're in a predominant neighborhood? This is tremendous. We lived there for years, and my brother was born like 3 years later, my little brother. And when he was born, it didn't change the racial makeup on the street. You know, the demographic, you might say. It didn't change that because my little brother was born, he was predominantly black. The neighborhood loved my mom. She was very popular. But anyway, all the kids had a nickname. There was, not all the kids, I should correct it. The cool kids. The cool kids had it. Certain age. And you can't give yourself a nickname. You guys know the rules. But like I remember back then, we had Clubfoot Kenny. Totally wouldn't be acceptable today. Clubfoot Kenny because he had like a fucking club foot. He couldn't run or anything. But even his mom called him Clubfoot. His own mom. He'd always get lost and she'd tell us to go get him. And we'd be screaming up in the alleys, hey Clubfoot, hey Clubfoot. We always got him back. Well, we had like a 90% getting Clubfoot back. Because one year, unbeknownst to us, a man down at the other end of the alley got a pit bull. And Clubfoot, well, you know. You guys know what happened. But then we had another kid, he was pretty cool, Big Dick James. Big Dick James was a little older than us, he was like 9. But everybody called him Big Dick. That's what I'm talking about. These nicknames, they were fine. Nobody cared. His grandma called him Big Dick. We'd be playing and she'd come out on the front porch, you know, we'd be down the street and she'd go, Big Dick, you're poking me, you ready? And he'd go, gotta go. And even little girls were like, bye Big Dick, we'll see you tomorrow. Like, it was just so normal. And today it's so not normal. It's weird. And by the way, even though we only had a 90% return rate on Clubfoot, it's still 90%, that's good. Having a nickname can save your life. Or knowing a nickname might save your life. I'm looking at some of you young guys out there tonight, I might be able to save you. Like say tonight at 1 o'clock in the morning, you're getting the back seat of a car out front with some girl, and I know her nickname and you don't. I can pull you aside and I'm like, dude, do you know that's Chlamydia Kathy out there? Do you know that's Fish Pants Patty? Jesus Christ, dude, what are you doing? That's Anal Warts Alicia. You gotta get back inside. And you would bring me back in and be like, Bob, you saved my life. I'm like, no, the nickname saved your life, buddy. The nickname, it wasn't Bob. It wasn't Bob. But I guess you're wondering, since I'm pro nickname, I got one, finally did. I finally got one. The kids at 30th in Washington finally gave me one. I'm the only white kid. I'm fat. I got red hair and no dad. Should have been easy. Should have been easy. I mean, they could have called me Fatty, Reds, Whitey, no dad Bob. Bunch of shit they could have called me. But these guys were thinking outside the box. They were dedicated too, you know. The nickname they gave me was Faggot. I can still hear him in my dreams, chasing me down the alley. Faggot, give me my bike back, you faggot, I'll see you tomorrow. The guys at 30th and Washington love me. I still put money on their commissary. I love those guys too. Thanks for listening, gang. That's my time.
He kills me. I swear to God, he kills me.